Got a blast.
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, my people, I'm going to be showing you how to get shades of the Magic Dwight Howard build. All right, this is going to be a solid post-scoring, dunking on everybody in the paint type of build. All right, so look, first things first, we already know Dwight Howard, when he was on the Magic, incredible player. This man was dunking on people, standing dunk, posting up, playing good defense, a great two-way paint beast presence for the Magic, right? He couldn't shoot, but his presence in the paint was so dominant that he was cooking up. So look, 85 layup, 98 standing dunk, 97 driving dunk, 97 close shot. So we already know the inside game is going to be phenomenal. We know that off rip. We don't even need to think about it. When we in the paint, watch your head. It's just cooking up session, right? We're not worried about shooting because that's not was his game. He didn't have that. But look at that, 95 post control. That is phenomenal. You gotta love it. Playmaking, we ain't worried about that. This is like that blue and red type of pie chart. The inside game and the defense, right? 97 interior defense, right? Perimeter defense, that's solid because just by going, I think 62, you get immovable, so that's dope. 78 on a steal, 96 block, 97 offensive rebound, 97 defensive rebound. So the rebound, like the defense, the rebounding, the inside dunking abilities, phenomenal. This was a center in the dunk contest. Who else you know that's a center in the dunk contest? Come on now. You know, so, and he also won a dunk contest. Incredible. So 88 speed on a 6'10 is nasty. Let me get that 66 agility, 98 strength, 95 vertical on a Dwight Howard build. This build is nasty, my people. So in terms of the badges, Area Wizard, legend. You already know that's just Dwight Howard. That's Superman. Paint Patroller Hall of Fame. Look at all these Hall of Fame badges. We got some great gold badges here. Like, come on, man. Look at this right here. This is phenomenal, my people, right? Like, you can't go wrong with all of this right here. But to me, he has a 90-something, 97-something, or whatever. Where is the high rise up? He only got silver. Come on, 2K. This man got a 90-something dunk, and he only got silver posterizer. And he has no rise up. Where's the rise up? Or am I tripping? Nope, I didn't see no rise up here. That's insane, crazy. But let's go to the My Player build and make the one and only Dwight Howard. All right, my people, we are in the My Player build, as you can see right here. Dwight Howard, first and last name. 12 is the jersey number. We're making this at center. We're going 6'10". We're putting that weight up to 265. And we're maxing out the wingspan at 7'4". So we're going to start right now, okay? So we're going to go with an 83 on the vertical. Why are we going 83? Because 83 gives us Hall of Fame pogo stick, all right? We can max +1 this to legend if we wanted to, all right? Solid right there. Now, he had high strength, but for me, I just wanted to go 90 on the strength. All you got to do is put one cap breaker here and you will literally have gold brick wall, okay? So that's another good thing about it. So 90 on the strength, right? One cap breaker here, you're good. The beautiful thing about the cap breakers is not only do you get cap breakers by ranking up, when you pick a certain specialization, let's say you do defense, you'll get cap breakers for that, and then you can put those cap breakers towards your defense. Or let's say rebounding, you will get rebounding, what you call it, you'll get rebounding cap breakers, which to me is the smart thing to do. Always try to go with the easy one for a big man, and you're gonna see why I made this Dwight Howard the way I made it, because the cap breakers are gonna take this build to the next level. All right, so now of course we're gonna go agility. We're not gonna max it out, we're just gonna go 60. I don't think you're gonna see a difference from 60 to 64, so we're good on that. And then we're gonna go maxing this out all the way to 72. The rebounding will be solid. So the offensive rebound, we're gonna go 70, and then the defensive rebound, we're gonna go 92. All right, so you can switch this if you want, but like I said, the cap breakers is gonna play a big part in this aspect. All right, it's gonna be really good for the rebounding aspect. The defense, we're definitely gonna have great defense. So we're going 88 so we can get post lockdown on gold. you can max +1 this or max +2. So if you max +1, it goes to Hall of Fame. If you max +2, you'll get Legend Post Lockdown, which is gonna be dope. So 62, just to give us some decent perimeter. We getting movable on bronze. It's still, we're gonna just go 60 on that still, just so we can get that on bronze. The block is going to be phenomenal. We're going 93 block on this Dwight Howard build. You already know. We gotta do that. Come on now, 93 block, yeah, daggone right. This could go to literally, so look at that. We have high flying denial on Hall of Fame. You could use one max +1 for legend. Then you could use max +2 for legend paint patrol. Crazy, right? So now, he didn't have no pass. We ain't worried about that. I just went 27. The boy handle, I went 52. So y'all can't say, why did I do that? We saw the rosters, okay? This is why having the roster at the beginning of the videos now is important, because it shows you exactly what I'm doing. We're not putting no shooting. This is a inside build. I just went 44 because I had extra attributes. 65 free throw. You already know that's gonna help us right there. And then this is where this is gonna be fantastic. So post control, we definitely have to go at least 87 or higher. We have to go 87 or higher right here, right? Now, standard dunk, you already know we're going 90. We want all of the standard dunk big man contact dunks that we get starting at 6'10". We want all of them, all right? Driving dunk, actually, I'm going to save that for last because that's special, all right? That's special. 75 on the layup, which is dope for layup mixmaster. And then look at that. We're going all the way to 90. The funny thing is that he had silver posterizer, but we have 90 driving dunk on this Dwight Howard build. Is going to be crazy. We get Area Wizard on Hall of Fame, but we can max +1 that to legend if that's what you want to do. That's going to be dope. And the takeovers that we get is going to be insane. All right, so let's say you want it at the rim. That's dope. 95 driving dunk, 90 close shot with an 81 layup. This one to me is probably the best one. I'm not even going to check the other. Actually, yeah, I'll check. Barbecue chicken, 93 post, 90 close shot, 95 standing dunk, nasty. All right, this is what you want. This is the perfect Dwight Howard. Ooh, hold on. Commander is nasty too. 99 block, 97 defensive rebound, 94 interior defense. This might be another good one, my people. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That might be the second best one. Yeah, it's either you go to Commander or you go Paint Surgeon. And then there's another one, right? Xanos is crazy too. 95 dunk, 95 standing, 90 close shot. That's another good one, my people. That is, man. Let me see now. I wouldn't go with this one. This one I probably wouldn't go with either. The fundamentals is a solid one, but you don't have middies, so you're kind of wasting on that. There's another good one because the poster machine, 95 driving dunk, 95 standing, 90 close shots. So you got options. You got some options, all right? But of course, once you do that, you already know #1 shades Dwight Howard, backline post bully. We already know what we're gonna be weak in, so we're not even gonna acknowledge that. But plays with brute force, immediate rise under the basket, strong pursuit of defensive rebounds, owns the restricted area. So that's that. But the cap breakers, I want to speak on the cap breakers. So let's go. All right, my people. So in terms of the cap breakers, right? This is what we rocking with. So the scary thing about this right here, my people, the scary thing about this is that, let's say you wanted, okay, you know what? We gonna have to, I always start with defense first. So we're gonna talk about defense, but you can see that 3-point shot, +12, +10, listen, we gonna speak on that. We gonna speak on that because this Dwight Howard build has the potential to be crazy. So let's say if you wanted, so me personally, I would say go 1 cap breaker here, right? You definitely want to go 1 cap breaker here. You can get it much higher than just going 1 cap breaker there, but I definitely said go 1 cap breaker here just so you can at least get the 91 strength for the brick wall on gold. But if you was to put 5 cap breakers here, you'll have a 95 strength, which would be dope. You know what I mean? I think that would be dope. You can go with rebound as well, because by going rebound, You'll have a 97 defensive rebound, which to me would be phenomenal. If you wanted to go with the block would be dope too, right? You'll have a 98 block, but you would at least need an 89 interior, so you would have to put one cap breaker here and then put the rest towards the block. That would be another good one. It still is actually kind of high for a 6'10". Like, what? That's pretty good though. We have a 60 still already, but if we was to put cap breakers here, man, then we can literally get up to an 82 still on a 6'10", Dwight Howard build. That is nasty, right? Or we can put cap breakers to our perimeter defense, and then by doing that, we'll have 77 on the perimeter defense. That's crazy, my people. So this build has so much potential. All right. You can put cap breakers. If you was to put, cap breakers to the vert, then that would be a cool one. You'll have an 87 vert. If that's what you want to do, then you could definitely do that. But let's get into some more stuff here. All right, let's get into more stuff. So close shot, you could put close shot. It's just +1/+1. But I like to focus on the ones that's like the +3s and the +2s, right? So let's say, man, I would love to have more layup on my Dwight Howard build just to make me more versatile. You can get that layup up to an 86 with cap breakers. All right, cap breakers. 2K is like throwing cap breakers to us for free. So we have so much options with cap breakers. The driving dunk, of course, you want to put 3 here so you can get the 93 driving dunk. I probably wouldn't go any higher than that. You know what I mean? Because 93 driving dunk is all I would need. Or you could go 95 driving dunk if you want, but I would just put 3 cap breakers here for 93 so we can get the gold posterizer. All right. Now, if you wanted a higher standard dunk, then the standard dunk is another good option to put 5 cap breakers. You'll have a 95 standard dunk, which would be dope. That's up to you. You know what I mean? That's really up to you. Now, let's get into this shooting. So the highest mover right now is the 3-point shot. So we only have a 25 3-point shot. Let's say you wanted a Dwight Howard that actually had a 3-point shot. My people, you can get this 3-point shot all the way up to a 70, which to me is makeable. All right, you can get this all the way up to a 73-point shot, and you can stretch the floor with a 70. You just gotta find a great jump shot that allows you to green, and you are set. Get those hot zones and stuff, and you should be good. Mid-range is at a 44, but if you wanted to put cap breakers to your mid-range, which would be pretty good, you will get a 70 as well. So you can go 70 midi, or you can go 73-point shot. To me, that is absolutely dope. If you want to just be a dominant inside, you can definitely do that as well, right? The pass accuracy, 27 pass ac. Putting cap breakers to the pass accuracy is also a good thing too, because to me, I wouldn't do that, because you're gonna only get a 54. Okay, you're gonna only get a 54 pass ac. So I probably just wouldn't try to do any breaks, so I'll probably just keep it simple and smart. Let's see the ball handling. We have a 52 ball handle, but if we was to add all of this up, then we could literally get our ball handle to a 78. So we'll have a 78 ball handle on a Dwight Howard 6'10" build, which would be insane to me, right? In terms of the speed with the ball. See, I'm giving you guys some options to look at when it comes to a lot of these attributes, right? So we have 42, we add all of this up, we'll have a 63. I guess that's pretty cool, but me personally, having a 73-point shot will be nasty on this Dwight Howard, because we're already dominant. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the build. I don't want to make this video any longer, but yeah, this is insane for this Dwight Howard build. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build, and until next time, much love.